Have you ever worked so hard on a video? You've come up with a brilliant idea, filmed it, maybe even put in a whole bunch of time and energy editing, uploaded it, and then 3 views. And they were all you. If you're keen to get more views on your YouTube videos, it's really important to recognize YouTube as the search engine it is and give it the information it needs to give your video the best chance it has to show up in people's feeds. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do just that. YouTube's actually the second largest search engine in the world after Google, who owns YouTube. Did you know that 500 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute worldwide? The great news is a lot of those videos aren't optimized for search. So let's talk about a couple of really basic, really practical things that not everyone's doing that can help your videos stand out. We need YouTube to understand what our video is and who it's for. And how can we make that happen? Well, the answer is actually quite simple. It's keywords. You want to tell YouTube as clearly as you can what your video is. If your video is about how to make a vegan version of a pasta bake that you saw on TikTok, put that in the title like Sharon has. This video from Sharon at That Snazzy Life is a brilliant example of how to effectively use keywords, and I am going to link that video in the description of this one. As you can see, not only does Sharon have the keywords in her title here, she's also packed the description of the video with keywords. She has those keywords that are in the title, and she's also used a whole bunch of other relevant keywords that all give YouTube clues about what the video is. Here are Sharon's video tags. Sharon's doubled and even tripled some of those keywords, which sends a really clear message to YouTube. By the way, the reason I can see Sharon's tags is because I have a Chrome extension from vidIQ, which is a really helpful tool for keyword research, which I'll link in the description for you to check out. Let's jump into one of my videos and I'll show you how I write my descriptions and tags. But before we do that, if you're finding this video helpful, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos that'll help you grow your YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. So the first and most important section of my description is packed out with relevant keywords that someone might search to get to this particular video. You want to think about different ways people say the same thing. This video is about YouTube chapters, which are also known as timestamps and time codes. So I've written different variations in the top little paragraph, all sending a clear message to YouTube. I personally like to add timestamps for every video. You see, these are also packed with keywords, wherever it makes sense to do so. Anything that people might search to get them to this video. If you don't know how to add timestamps, also known as chapters, also known as time codes, make sure you watch that video next. It's super easy to do and really improves the viewer experience and therefore helps your channel to grow. In your description, you can also tell people the different ways they can connect with you. You might have a list of tools you use or affiliate links, your social media links, and links to any other videos you want them to check out. Whack in a couple of hashtags. These are actually different to video tags, and the most you normally see used is 3. I don't know if that's like actually a rule, but if you're talking about a specific product or you have a guest, potentially your name or your channel name or your show name, you never ever want to use a hashtag that's misleading or not directly related to the content. Down here are the video tags. Based on my title and description, vidIQ has given me a few recommendations of keywords I could use, and these are a great starting point, but then I always jump across to the vidIQ website to see what keywords are going to work best for my video. One of the main tools vidIQ gives you access to is this keyword tool. I'm going to search YouTube chapters, then there's an option to look at all the related keywords, matching terms, and questions. I like to sort these by highest score first. The score is a measure of how attractive this term is to you as a creator, and it's based on these metrics. Search volume, how many searches for that term have there been in the past month, and competition. How many videos have been made using that term in the past month? In theory, the higher the score, the more potential that video has to do well. Make sure you keep in mind this is not always an indicator of how well a video will perform. There are no guarantees, and there's a lot of factors that go into it. This is a tool, not a magic pill. One really big thing to keep in mind is that just because only 18.9 videos have been made about a specific keyword in the past month doesn't mean that some really good ones weren't made in the months or even years prior to that. You're also going to need an attractive thumbnail and for the video itself to be decent. You don't have to use a keyword research tool. You can just write things that make sense to you, or you can use the YouTube search bar itself to help you. The most important thing really, and the main point I'm trying to make in this video, is that you should be using these sections, and so many people don't. You get 500 characters for your video tags. Make the most of them. Likewise with your description, you get 5,000 characters. Make use of them. Really, with any social media platform, which YouTube is, if they give you the option to use something, that's because they want you to use it. And if you want to do well on any platform, it's best to give the platform what it wants. I think a lot of people might not realize how simple this is to implement, and it really can make a huge difference. If you haven't been filling in your description and video tags with important keywords for your videos, you can easily jump back and add them to your videos, and it will be well worth the time and effort to go back through and do that. You may even bring some new life back to those videos and end up getting a bunch more views. Let me know how you go with that. And if you haven't added chapters before, you're going to find this next video super helpful.